Hello guys, I'm particularly excited today because I want to do a particular harvest that I've been looking forward to. Right? This is an organic basket. It's actually a waste product. For many of you who know, in this part of Africa, we use them for tomatoes, mangoes, and stuff. At the end of it all, we just discard them. Interestingly, it's organic. So I decided to try it if it will be okay to plant yams. Instead of yam in sacks, I'll now be doing yam in basket. It sounds funny or it sounds ridiculous, but just watch. There's a reason for this. You know, when we plant yam in sacks, to an extent, after harvesting, we still feel that the sacks may eventually pose some kind of pollution problem in the long run. But we are looking forward to a time where we'll now be having organic materials that will just decay. That's the interesting thing about this basket. It's already a waste product, but me using them to plant yams and seeing the outcome, if eventually we can be using this, is something that I think is a plus. The second reason why I decided to try it is that it will make it easy for me to harvest. If I'm, for example, if I'm planting yam in heaps, with time, water may wash the heaps away. But I noticed that I could use this stuff and the height of the heap will be maintained. It was largely experimental. But if we use it today, if we harvest from it here today and we see something reasonable, maybe we could just be using it as a means to recycle this organic basket. So we are going into the harvest now. All right. It's very easy. I'll just, you see how it is very easy for me to just remove. It's already gone. All right. So let's see if we'll get any reasonable harvest. I planted some seed yams. I planted some big tubers. I don't know. So, as you can see, this is one of the things I have researched. Interestingly, I did some form of milking. Although it was done late, this is a small seed yam coming up from it. So, this is what I thought of. That if I'm able to just use it this way, it will just be easy for me to harvest, which is already what I can envisage. So, fine. I think this is good. Let's come here too. So, about 2 months ago, I decided to do milking so that I can get seed yams. This is one of the seed yams. Okay. So, you see, just like you have yam in sacks, it's not so difficult to harvest. Okay. I have this. I have this. So I went into the ground. I don't want to hear that sound that I don't like. You know what I mean? Okay, so This one is long. All right. So you can see that it looks very, very easy to harvest. So I'll just break them off. Interestingly, you can use it to even plant on concrete. I've tried that before. You just turn it the other way around. This is Cydia. So this is the beauty of using this basket. It's just to scatter and you just pick it out. Very, very easy. These are nice tubers. Okay, let me do one more harvest. Here. Okay. So what I did, like what you can see here, I used the same stick. I also connected small sacks. These are actually seed yams. For those of you who have been watching my videos, you'd have seen where I demonstrated planting seed for seed yam alongside with yam, which is what I always advise every farmer to do. Don't just plant for yam. As you are planting for your yams, also make arrangement to plant for seeds. That way, you'll be able to cut cost the next harvest season. So always have that at the back of your mind while you are doing your yam farming. So I want you to tell me what you think about using this basket. This video has shown that there is a possibility of using something that is not sack. So I'm sticking my 12. Something that is not sack. And at the end, you'll be able to still achieve results. So it was largely experimental. I wasn't doing this to check size of tuber, whether it is large, because the seeds I planted, some of them were very small and all that. But the whole idea is it possible to even get anything out if I just use basket? And the answer is that it is possible. I can get tubers out. These are good tubers. So, guys, what do you think? So I want to know what you think. Do you think it is something that you should try? Or you think it is worth it? Okay. This one just small seed yam that I've made. The major one is inside. I'm not harvesting this one now because this one is a bit hard here. I've not put water to actually wet this. Okay, this one still here. These ones are just tiny ones. So though this one is see. This one is very dry. Still okay. See, one of the problems with planting yams. See, this one has been attacked by termites. inside. One of the negativities. Yeah, it's all good. You win some, you lose some. Let me just quickly harvest from that sack and also see how it goes. These were the sacks that this is not part of my main aim, but I decided to just, do this for a reason, to also encourage people to always plant for seed yams alongside your yam, so that you can have something to plant the next season. Okay, this one is one of the seed yams now. I planted inside small sack using the same stake that I used for the basket. Now, in summary, let me show you something. I have just harvested from the sack. This sack is not going to biodegrade. It's not going to biodegrade and add to the soil. But this basket has done its job, just like this sack has done its job. This one will pose environmental pollution in the long run, but this one will not. That is actually where I'm heading towards. We are actually gaining ground in promoting yam in sacks, but there will be a problem in the future. You and I will need to solve this problem. I've started working on this for a very long time now. I'm trying a lot of stuff. You would have seen some of my videos where I use cartons and all that. Now I'm using organic basket. I'm just trying to look for how to solve the problem. We should actually look for organic stuff that will just disintegrate, decay and join the soil, even add to the soil. Unlike stuff like this, that after harvesting, you'll be looking for what to do with this one. They will pose environmental pollution, landfill problems and all that. So start thinking about it. But while you are thinking about it, I have started doing some stuff. I want you to watch this next video where I planted using cartons. Thank you and God bless.